Good morning. Happy full moon and welcome to the mat. Welcome to your practice. Take any movements you need to be at ease in a seat. Watch out for bees on the way to your seat. And here we are. The bees are very excited. The moon is full. When the moon is full, things are blossoming a bit more, as opposed to the rooting that happens more during the new moon, the dark moon. We've got this blossoming energy, and so I want to really welcome that today into our body minds, into our practices, feeling our own fullness and effulgence and all that there is that lights you up inside. Really, let's have a practice rich with gratitude today. How fortunate we are to be awake, alive, breathing in highly functioning bodies this morning, whatever challenges there might be. I invite you first to bring your hands to your sacrum with your fingers pointed down. And just give a little press down into your sacrum. Really root down into that and see what kind of bounce you can get up out of that. Maybe a lift of the heart, shoulders more onto the back. As I talk about often, that plant energy as we focus on the rooting, the grounding, the connection to earth, our foundation. From that foundation, just like the plants, we give ourselves the freedom to lift up, to blossom more, to open more, to spread our branches more. So foundation of the body, foundation of the breath, foundation of our practice, and with that, the foundation of relationship to ourselves, to earth, to sky, to possibility. Imagine, if you will, with the fingers pointed down, your sacrum pointed down, everything kind of rooting into the back body, into the earth. Imagine any tension dripping out here, just softening. Good morning, body. I am here. I am now. Downward energy, apana, our rooting. Present, listening inward, interoception, sensing your inner world. And giving thanks to all that's holding us physically, energetically, including these practices and their sources. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's slide the hands around. Come up to your solar plexus with your thumbs and fingers pointing up at the heart center. Now focusing on our upward rising energy from the fire center at our thumbs, through the air center in our lungs and heart, Breathing that aliveness, that life force energy upward, rising, shining your heart out through your body mind, out into the world. As you do, what is lighting your heart up today? Find a word, mantra, or image that holds your yes, what you would choose to focus on or shine out for this day, this moon cycle, this practice, whatever you like. And here resides your I am, the focal point for your life energy today, right now. I am living in joy. I am grateful. I am radiant. I am at ease in my fullness, in the fullness of life. Sensing that upward rising energy with each exhale, reaching that rooting energy up through the waters of your, I was going to say womb, but whatever else is there, through the waters of your creative center, your emotional center, rising up through your fire center, your will center, through your heart, your unconditional loving awareness, self-expression, through your throat, your mind's eye, your vision for yourself, for the world. I am. And as inspired, sliding the hands together at your heart, either resting on the heart or palms together, press in, lift. And may all the effort and energy of this practice be for the greatest good, for ourselves on all layers, and rippling out to be of benefit for all our relationships, all our connections, for all beings. May all beings be joyous and free. Exhale and pour your breath out. If you will, join me alternating Om, the sound of being, vibration, and Hring, the sound of blossoming or becoming. As you are so inspired, you might press into your pinkies and blossom, pinkies and thumbs press and blossom your fingers open, breathing that lotus mudra, your fullness, opening, blossoming under this light of the full moon and our late summer sun. Exhale and empty. Inhale your heart's yes. Let's float the hands down. Shake your legs out as needed. We are going to begin to warm up in the seat today. So whenever you're ready, extend the right leg out to the right. Bring that left heel in towards center. Press into the earth and wiggle your hips back so that pelvic bowl really pours forward. Push down into the earth, lift and spiral towards the left knee. Right hand to that knee or thigh. Root down and scoop both shoulder blades together down the back. Lift your heart. Notice that right sits bone might want to come up. See if you can keep really rooting there. And feel how the lift of the hip might make you feel like you're lifting more, but it takes the spiral out of the spine. Feel how when you really push down through that sits bone, the one that wants to lift, that also then your heart's going to lift more. And find that lift and length first, and then any breathful edge of twist. Looking back with your eyes as well as your head, breathe into whatever sensations or resistance is arising. Stay with that. And if and when you would like, add the side bend. Reach that left arm up and over. Maybe you bend the elbow, hold the base of your skull, and press your head back. Breathe into the bottom tip of that left lung. And take your time. When you're ready, unwind. Bring the left hand next to your hip. Push into both feet and reach that right arm cross body and open. Long right side body breath. Bottom hand is a little forward of the shoulder. Scoop that shoulder blade down the back. Lift your heart and open. Or arm vinyasa, inhale, open. Exhale, sweep. Every time you exhale and swoop through, you could come back to sit on the earth and let the inhale lift you back up, or just continue big arm vinyasa up high. 3 more breaths. One more time around. As you exhale this time, calming down. Lift and spiral towards the extended leg. Pull on the earth or your leg, shoulder blades down the back. Again, you might want to press into earth there and wiggle your hips back. Really try to get that pelvic bowl to pour forward so that length here is coming from low back, moving in, heart reaching forward. Lengthen out and stack up elbows, fists, block whatever feels good for you. Rest your forehead somewhere if you can, or stay more upright so that your neck is at ease in its alignment. Wherever you're at, energetically bowing into yourself, breathe and repeat your yes, your I am. And what is there to be grateful for here, listening to the body sensation? What holds you? What moves you? Thank you. Last breath here. And follow your next inhale or exhale, doesn't really matter, whatever helps you roll on up there. Switch the weight back and switch the cross of your legs, or the setup of the legs. Again, press into earth, wiggle your hips back, pelvic bowl pouring forward. Press down into earth, lift and spiral towards the bent knee. As you root down here, lift the heart. Feel that left sit bone lengthen down through it and bounce the heart up. Lift and spiral towards the thigh. Deep, full breaths here. Looking back with the head and your eyes. Breathful body. As inspired, we'll put a side bend on that twist. Right arm up and over, reach. Again, you can always hold the base of the skull, press your head back, reach through the elbow. Stay as you like. When you're ready, unwind, right hand next to your hip, put a little out to the side, push into your feet, scoop that right shoulder blade down the back, lift the heart, open up, root through that left leg. Inhale, open. If you're adding the arm vinyasa, maybe you float up and down, maybe stay up. Few more breaths. One more time, inhaling, open. Exhale back to earth. Lift from the navel, spiral towards the extended leg. Dig that heel in, little pull on the leg or the earth. Again, maybe a push into the earth and wiggle hips back, pelvic bowl forward. Lengthen through the heart. One breath at a time. Find an edge to rest into. Soft neck, eyes, jaw, tongue. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Maybe thank you to very particular parts and sensations arising in the body right now. Or even as you find struggle in the practice or things wander into your mind, thank you for the struggle, body. Thank you for the challenges, for the sensations, for the teachings. Thank you as well to anything that comes up in the mind that feels challenging or that feels like a blessing. All one. Thank you. Thank you for the teachings, the lessons. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for your curiosity. Please stay as you like. When you're ready, press in and drape on up. Let's bring the feet together, knees wide. You might want to sit back up onto a pillow here. Otherwise, we are going to move from here, so it's going to be okay to not. If there's any discomfort though in the knees, get the ankles really straight, or of course discomfort in the ankles, get them straight. Pull onto your ankles, push into your feet, lift your heart, and maybe we'll start out just butterflying the knees. Not only do I usually have a pillow here, but I'm on a downhill. Feel myself falling backwards. So here we go. Yeah, nice pelvic roll forward, lifting the heart. Butterflies, soft jaw. Please feel free to stay with that or reach the heart forward. You could use the elbows to press into the thighs or hold the toes, elbows into the shins, heart forward. And maybe that's there, but intense, and you could inhale up, give a little pull, exhale forward, moving with the breath, or resting at the edge. Last 2 or 3 breaths. You could stay with anything that we already did there, or I want to invite you into another uplifting moment. Bring the hands behind you, hands as wide as the shoulders, fingers turn away, squeeze the shoulders onto the back, push into your feet, Lift the heart. That might be a great place to stay. Feel free to stay there, or lifting it up by pressing into feet, squeezing glutes, squeeze shoulders. And come on down as you're ready. Let's pick the knees up and make your way to hands and knees. Press your hips back to the heels. Inhale, stretch it out. Now lift from the navel around through the spine, or ripple forward, opening up into an elongated cow. And then again, exhale, pull the navel back, ribs to hips, press back. Inhale, lift the navel around through cat into your long cow. And let's just pulse like this, a few more through cat, cow, and child. And then make your way forward onto hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Now walk it together. Take your time with that. As you're ready, let's open right knee out to the side, big, big hip circles. And you could stay with just the circling with the knee bent, or as you push back, straight leg, bend, curl in, push back, straight leg, bend, circle in. And then switch directions at any point. And then let's push way back. Inhale, everyone. Kick way back. Root into the outside of that foot and stretch the fingers long. Roll face, chest open. Long side body extension there. Scoop that bottom shoulder blade down. Stay here. Or inhale, open, reach away. Exhale, swoop on through. Next time you swoop through, keep that strong foundation, bottom hand, core. Pull that back foot up into the core, quarter moon. Hug in, balance. And stay as you are, or put a bow on it. Reach back for that ankle or foot. Kick back, squeeze the shoulders. Smile the ears back over the shoulders. Lift your heart, breathe. And then slow and steady, we'll extend that leg back out without landing it. Inhale, come both hands back to the earth, knee to the nose, curl in, squeeze. Lift that knee as high as you can. Let's go right tricep, cross body, left tricep, right tricep. And knee inside that right hand, walk the left foot back as far as you can. And lengthen out through the leg there. Drag your heart forward there and rest your chest on or inside your thigh. Rest your head on your hands or the earth or a block as you like. Deep breaths in the nose, out the mouth. What are you grateful for right now? Last breath or two here. Take your time when you're ready. Walk up Pull on the earth, puff your chest up, push out through that back heel. Nice little opening there, and then inhale. As you exhale, back toes under, lift the knees, send that foot back if you'd like to. Down dog for a moment, bicycle it out, or just back to all fours, and any movements in the all fours. And then switch sides. Find strong core, plugging in a balanced tabletop and open, left knee out to the side, big circle, curl back in, knee to the nose, and again, maybe you kick straight back, pull in, squeeze, bent knee open, press and kick straight back. Moving with your breath, slow and steady circles. Maybe next time you come in, curl and switch directions. Next inhale, send that left leg way back behind you. Root into the outside of the foot. Bottom hand forward of the shoulders. Scoop that shoulder blade down the back and reach through your fingers. Long side body length. Long length, yep. Staying there, or arm vinyasa. On your last one here, pull that back foot up into the core. Hold steady here. Or put a bow on it at any time. Kick on back, squeeze shoulders, lift heart. Abby. Psh, psh. Sorry, the cat's trying to use my garden as a potty. No. Psh, psh, psh. Out, out. The cats think garden beds are good potty spots. They're not. Sorry about that. Okay. In the wilds back here. And take your time once you're done with that. Unwind, reach the hand forward, square up. Pull that back knee in, curl up, lift it high, and over to the tricep. Cross body, other tricep. And then inside that left, walk the back foot back, back, back as far as you can, lengthening out so you feel some sensation maybe in the groin there. Outer hip, pull on the earth, lengthen your spine forward as far as you can, and find a rest somewhere for your head. Bow into yourself, big breaths in the nose, out the mouth. Last breath or two here. And take your time. As inspired, unwind. Up and back. Downward dog. Bicycle it out. Relax the neck. Inhale and stretch back. Exhale, right foot forward between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Rest onto that front thigh for a moment, squeezing the inner thighs. Reach out through the back foot. Let your head and neck be heavy. And with the back toes under, come up onto the fingertips, pull on the earth, shoulder blades down the back. Inhale it, stretch that back heel way back. And exhale, melt the back knee down. Head could melt back down. Inhale, press, lift open, squeeze the inner thighs as you come open, even lift and engage through the navel so that you're really getting a full powered lunge. You may want blocks there, and that you're really letting yourself melt that lunge. Lighting it up, all parts, everything hugging, activated, and melting it down. Almost like you're going to rest there for a moment. And then let's push into the front foot. Next time you come up, straighten that front leg. Maybe draw the toes back, and you could pulse in and out of that lunge. Extension. Back knee could be down if you need, even. And you could stay in the extension at any time. Hips back, spread the toes, pull on your blocks or the earth, and reach heart forward. Stay with that, or swing the hips, pivoting on that heel. And then take your time moving with breath, coming back into the lunge. Inhale and exhale back. Down dog or child's pose, all fours, all those things are always an option. Inhale, stretch back from the core. Notice the difference in your sides. A little more spaciousness, warmth, softness, energy. What's there in the open side? The side you already did. Second side, foot forward, low lunge. Again, you could start yin or receptive, just resting on that front thigh. Shoulder rest, chest rest, head hangs, jaw soft. Sink deep into that front knee. Feel the connection. The more you let the head go, the more that you can feel sensation, awakening, and that psoas, the hip muscle that wraps around the front into the groin. And there it is, the special connections, all that line from your neck through the spine, wrapping around the hip. So thereby your head relaxing in a lunge helps to release the iliopsoas. Please stay there as you like, or we'll more actively release that. Back toes under. Push that back heel back as you reach the heart forward. Squeeze those inner thighs. Light the navel up off the thigh a bit for full activation there. And then melt it down. Knee, head down, almost to the earth, all the way down if you need to. And pulse. Stay with that as you like. And then back knee up or down. Push into that front foot. Pull back from that outer hip. And then see about maybe spinning the toes back, curling them back. And pulse, lunge. Extension. Oh, you know, when you see things in nature, like I don't know if y'all saw my octopus teacher and how I really wish that guy would help the octopus not get attacked. Well, right now there's a wasp attacking a bee. She's alive still, and I really want to stop it. This happens. I don't like that it happens. You're so fierce. It's a full-on wrestle battle. I wish I could show you. Oh, nature. So fierce and mysterious. Playing with that pulsation in and out, or again, if you did, on the heel, pulling back, pivoting, spreading those toes out. Breathe. Hello, hamstrings, adductors, abductors, lower back. And this time, let's come forward into that front leg, inside of the front leg, and turn your heels in, toes out, or just as you need to, so that you're in a wide-legged stance. Heels in, toes out. Let's bring the elbows to the thighs above the knees. Press the thighs wide. Move your hips back, heart forward. Really lengthening the spine. Soft jaw. Working those inner thighs wide. Mouth soft. Let's bring the hands where your elbows were. We press those thighs wide. Lengthen spine. Inhale. Exhale, spiral. Press that left thigh away as you look over the opposite shoulder, navel back. Inhale, open center. Exhale, press and spiral other side. Inhale, open center. Press and spiral on your exhale. Extending those exhales. Long breaths. Moving on the waves of your breath. One more set. And then take your time, come to center, open up, Devyasana. Sink it in. Once you're done, inhale, come up. Let's add the arms to that. So interlace the hands on the top of the head, palms to the sky. Sink into the knees as you stretch. That's your inhale. Exhale, legs straighten, hands reset on the crown. Inhale, press as you sink low. One more time, we're going to stay down. Side bends, right elbow to that right thigh. Push, other arm reaches up and over. You're kind of spiraling around your body. Inhale, stretch that out. Exhale, pull up from the arches of your feet, from your core, and transition other side. Inhale, stretch it out. Move with your breath. Last side, each side. Here we go. And back to center, Devyasana. Sink it in. Once you're even there, shine it out, superstar. Big breaths. Squeeze to core. Shine out through your body mind. Breathe and repeat your yes. You, the bright full moon. Shining your sweet, cool light. Welcoming the blossoming of all the plants of summer. All of the flowers, many that will turn into fruits, vegetables. Nourishment. Big inhale here. As you exhale, let's bend the right knee and pivot the foot, sinking into warrior two. Into that. Of course, switch your orientation if you need to. We're just going to play in and out of warrior two. So sinking low, really anchor the back foot, lift the arch, both feet, anchor them both, lift both arches, and sink into the warrior two. From the lifted arches, lift the legs, lift the pelvic floor, rise up, arms up, flying, warrior two, and rising up. Down into warrior two, fly it back, a dancing warrior. What are you celebrating today? What are you grateful for? Sinking low, pulling the arm up out of the waist. Big breath here. Inhale as you exhale that front arm to your thigh. Push into the thigh, roll open. That could be up on the thigh or down inside it. Root into the outside that back foot and stretch the top arm from there, like you're really reaching out from something. See how long you could get that side body again, lengthening through the hip and waist, and the side ribs. Inhale here, exhale as you pull from that top hand, fly on back up, warrior two. Inhale your warrior two as you exhale through center, turn your heels in, toes out, and sink low, Devyasana. Inhale, shine it out, superstar, hug in. Feel your breath, the difference in the sides. Inhale as you exhale, left knee bends, pivot, sink low. Really find that alignment, hip point, middle knee, middle toes. And let's play. Inhale, lift up out of that. Exhale, sink low into it. Moving with the breath. Back into the warrior two. Hug in, strong feet. Lift and shine up out of that. Heart to sky, top arm, back arm down. Pushes into the back leg to lift up. Front knee sinks deep and pull that hand up out of the waist. Getting that release there between the hip and the waist and low back. Last big inhale and follow your exhale to transition, reaching forward with the elbow onto or inside the thigh. Press wide, anchor that back foot strongly, and reach by the foot through your fingertips. Long side body breaths. Really make that line as dynamic as you can. Outside of the foot through the fingertips. Inhale, reach, exhale as you pull up. Warrior two. Inhale your warrior two. Exhale through center, heels in, toes out, sink low, swoop the arms. Fierce goddess. Inhale, shine out, superstar. Exhale, right knee pivot, sink in, warrior two. Inhale, dancing warrior. Exhale, side angle. We're going to flow between these two. If you'd rather just hold each of them again, you can. Otherwise, moving with your breath. 3 more sets. Dancing warrior. Inhale the pose. Exhale the transition. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, transition. Last 2 sets. And then come on back through center, heels in, toes out, sink it in. Devyasana. Inhale, shine it out, Tarasana, superstar. Inhale, right, exhale, left knee bend, sink it in. Warrior two. Inhale, dancing. Exhale, transition, side angle. Inhale, side angle. 4 more sets with your breath. And take with your time, moving your breath. Last set. Making your way back, warrior two, inhale. Exhale, sweep through center, Devyasana. Inhale, superstar. Exhale, right knee pivot. Sink it in. Inhale, dancing. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two, straighten it out. Deep groin, reach forward. Triangle. Any variations in triangle, you could swoop that top arm around, hold your thigh, and use that hold of the thigh to pull the shoulder blade down away from the ear, and really let the bottom ear drop down to that shoulder. Soft jaw. Take your time, unwind, pull back up from that top hand. Inhale as you exhale, swoop through center, sink it in. Devyasana. Inhale, superstar. Exhale, left knee bends, pivot, sink it in. Warrior two. Inhale, dancing warrior. Exhale through to side angle. Exhale, coming up through warrior two. Straighten the leg, reach forward. Trikonasana, triangle. Lay on back. Find your variation. And about 5 breaths. And take your time as inspired. Unwind. Pull back up. Back into your warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, sweep through center. Sink it in. Inhale, shine it out. Back to the first side. Vira two. Flowing through, dancing. Side angle. Triangle. Inhale here in triangle. Anchor that back foot and reach forward, long, long side body. Inhale. Exhale, lift that back heel up as you reach those fingers and bring them down to the earth. Step in a bit so the feet are parallel as you can and as long as you can, but short enough to be stable here. Press in, squeeze, square the hips up, pull the heart forward. Inhale, long spine here. Really square the hips as much as you can, side to side and front to back, level, so that we could put a bowl of soup on your sacrum or a cup of tea. Maybe you put a block there and just kind of feel that as it level. Lengthening out, you could bow in here. Stay there or pulse in and out. If you'd like to add arms, rise up a bit, swoop the arms around. You could hold the elbows, pull them together and down as you lift the heart, or bring the hands, back of the hands, walking as far up your back as you can, and then roll the palms together, shoulders on the back. Use that pressure there to lift the chest, square the hips up, reach forward, hug those inner thighs, and bow in deeply. Please stay as you like. When you're ready, unwind. Bring that right thumb to the front foot thumb outside your hip to the hip crease. Press that thumb back, lengthening the hip back away from the ribs. Squeeze those inner thighs, lengthen spine forward, and spiral into a twist. Maybe that's an edge. Feel free to stay there. Or keep hugging in that left arm or opposite arm as your front leg lifts up and open outside of that heel, that front heel, fingertips around there. Shin and forearm push into one another as you press the hip back, lengthen spine, squeeze, spirals towards the leg. Stay there or reach that top arm to the sky. And take your time. Please stay with that as you like, or unwind. Walk inside that front leg, heels in, toes out. Maybe take a little swim in the hips, flowing side to side there. Or if you like, just parallel your feet and rest in more of a forward fold. So this could be a little side to side swim, going as deep as side to side lunges at your own pace. Pause wherever you like, or keep it more active and fluid. Another 4 breaths or so, whatever you need to even out on both sides. And then take your time, make your way into parallel feet. Hug muscles to bones, feet to the earth, lift your arches, hands to hips or arms wide, shoulders on the back, squeeze to center, and fly on back up to your superstar. Hug in to shine out, breathe your heart's yes, I am. Big inhale here. And as you exhale, bend the left knee, pivot, warrior 2, second side, sink it in as you exhale. Inhale, dancing warrior. Exhale, side angle. Triangle. Reach that top arm way, way forward. Pivot up on the ball of the back foot, lift that heel. Step in a bit, parallel your feet as much as you can. They can turn out as much as you need. Push into the ball mound of the big toe on the front foot and pull back from that outer hip. Squeeze the inner thighs. Pull on the earth and drag your heart forward. Lengthen spine and bow in, rest. Again, keep that strength in your feet, thighs, hips, and if you did on the other side, add the arms. Come up, swoop the arms around, hold the elbows, or flow the arms around, and hands, back of the hands on the back, and then palms together. Shoulders on the back, reach the heart forward, bow in. Unwind as you're ready. Bring that left thumb to your hip crease. Push the head of that femur way back. Really lengthen the side waist there. Squeeze the inner thighs. Lift the navel and spiral towards the front thigh. Be a great edge. Be there. Strong feet. Strong core. Lots of action pulling back from that outer hip. Press it back. Stay there. Right hand comes around outside that heel. Press shin and forearm into each other. Lengthen, squeeze, and spiral as much as you can towards that leg. Again, stay there, or maybe that top arm comes to the sky. Lift the heart, lay it back. Again, please stay as you are, as you like there, or unwind when you're ready. Come inside the legs, wide-legged stance. Again, heels in, toes out, side lunges, or just wide-legged forward fold. You've got about 8 breaths here, a minute or a little more maybe. Any movements or shapes, anything that's inspired, please feel free to play. Last couple of breaths, more if you need them, of course. We're going to meet in the next couple of breaths in a wide-legged seat. So possibly heel toe, the feet as wide as you can. And walk one hand back, fingers pointing back. That elbow can bend and act as a fulcrum. So you shift into a wide-legged seat, or just come into a wide-legged seat. Maybe support your hips on a prop. Shift hips back, pelvis forward, pick up the flesh of your sit bones, roll your inseams of your thighs towards the earth, dig your heels in, bend the knees as much as you need to, pull on your legs or the earth, or hands behind you, lift the heart. Deep full breaths here, lift it up, or going for more sensation, more opening, lean forward with the heart and bow in. Any breathful edge, rest your pretty little head, bow into yourself. Thank you, body. Thank you, earth. Thank you, bees. Simply breathful or Brahmari, bees breath. Please stay as you like, or follow any inhale to gently drape up. You could drape all the way through to lying on your back, or find a comfortable seat for a brief meditation. I am going to leave you a little early today, as usual, on Friday. And on Friday, hopefully, some of you, I know not everyone, has a little more time, and maybe you're watching this as a different time too, but maybe today you can commit to meditating for 20 minutes. 10. What is it for you? You could set an intention, maybe even set an alarm, press into the earth, lift heart to sky, float spine back in space or into the earth if you're resting in Shavasana. Wherever you are, get the sense of being held, supported by earth, sky, space, by the movement of the cosmos, the breeze, the bees, your breath. Life turning constantly, one thing into the next. Life coming in and out of form. Cycles of life, cycles of breath. Feeling the fullness, the emptying out, the emptiness. the filling up, the welcoming. Breathe down the light of the full moon, if you will, through the crown of your head. Draw it into your body, illuminating gently your inner world. Pause in the fullness of the breath, the full moon in your heart, and watch the sun rise. The moon turns into the sun as you exhale warm breath. That sun of the summer rises up, shining through your body mind out into the world, the sun of your self-expression. And allow the cool of the moon, quiet, inner knowing, wisdom, receptivity. Pause in the fullness, full moon in your heart, gently, cool light illuminating your inner world. And then the sun slowly begins to rise as you exhale breath up and out. Pause in the emptiness with the sun high in the sky. Welcome the cool of the moon as the sun turns to the moon. Inhale, cool breath, moon, full, inner knowing, trusting the innate wisdom and intelligence of life, all these cycles and influences. Each of us, part of it all, an integral part of it all. Each thing, each being, an integral part of us. Here is fullness. There is fullness. Everywhere, fullness. Giving to fullness, there is fullness. Taking from fullness, there is yet fullness. And so it is. May you remember yourself whole, perfect, beautiful, fullness, constantly unfurling and also concealing. May your heart be light. Namaste. Jai Bhumima. Thank you, Great Planet. Thank you to all my teachers. Thank you to all my friends and students, family as teachers. I'll see you soon. Bye.